mean, it reminds me of middle school, right? I'm trying to figure out, like, what are the rules for this? It seems like people just say random things to each other and then get along. And so I would try, like, hey, it seems like you're really into baseball, but you're not very good at it. Like, are you practicing or what? And so I got in a lot of fights, but I didn't know how to do that either, and so mostly I just got beat up a lot. But that, like, I didn't get the lesson. Like, I still kept
Not
saying
helpful.
those things.
Yeah. Any other ones that you said? I mean, I like that one. Any others that you remember where it was, oh, this is obviously a social gaffe?
I remember it was like an 8th grade science class. We were doing the periodic table, and the, like, one of the tests was write down, it was like a list of all of the elements, write down the abbreviations, and then a list of all the abbreviations, write down the atomic weight. And the test was, everyone gets it, it's face down, you flip it over, you do the test, and then the first one done stands up, and then everyone stops. And so I do the test, because I knew it all right off the top of my head, right? And I stand up, and everyone's, done like 10 lines, right? And I'm like, what happened? Yeah, I went home with a bloody nose that day, too.
You went home with a bloody nose?
Yeah. Oh. And like, I mean, there were things that I wasn't good at.
How was that for you? That, like, they're mad at you because you stand up early.
Well, it wasn't early. Like, that was the amount of time it takes, right? Like, here's the questions, you write down the answers, and, like, that's how long it takes.
Right. I guess I asked the wrong question.
Like, I wasn't early. It was like, what have you guys been doing?
Yeah, so the question I meant to ask was, how was it for you that they beat you up for doing it right?
It was nonsensical. It's like the saying of random things. Like, something happened that was the case. I answered the questions.
Like, I'm just following the directions.
And I was confused.
Yeah.
Like, why didn't you answer the questions too?
Yeah. But it never occurred to you that if you answered them before everybody else, that they would get angry at you.
No, I saw it coming. I still didn't understand why. And so, like, it's actually a good point. Like, there's sort of the intuiting, this is going to happen, but I'm not sure why. And so I just have to do it anyway. Huh. Like, if I understood why, I could navigate it better. There would be a more optimal solution for that, right? I'm sure. Like, it's not all random. Like, obviously, this is what you do, right? You write down all of the answers, and then you look at your watch. You're like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and now I stand up. Like, but if you don't know why, then
like, how do you fix you don't know what to do?
There's no way to make a different decision. There's no information.
As I feel into you, it would like everybody would occur as kind of random amoeba-like things that are bouncing around that I can't understand or control.
I'm not sure any of them know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Like, if I knew what they were doing, I could tell them how to do it better, but I don't think they know.
They don't even know what they're doing.
Right.
They're totally
And
random.
eventually, like, they get to something, and things happen, but if there are rules, they're totally opaque to me.
Yeah, whatever the rules are, they're not followed. That's Brownian movement. They're random.
Right, and so, like the authentic relating movement, right? I got very deep into it because it gives you rules for free-form situations, right? Like, I can tell, someone can say something to me and I can tell them how I feel. And that's actually like a complete interaction. cool.
Yeah.
I figured out a
There's
thing.
at least one rule.
Right, at least, or guideline, or sort of semi-optimal solution to this random noise that people engage in.